Hello ladies and gentlemen, Gabesty here. This is the DPS guide for Normal and Heroic Operator Thogar. Overall this fight is quite simple. It's mostly a matter of getting used to the gimmick, which is trains coming through, woo-woo. And other than that, just burning down the adds every time there are any adds to kill. So you want to make sure you maximize your area of effect damage with your talents and spec choice and all that good stuff. So there are a couple mechanics throughout the fight that will target ranged players, and one of these is Pulse Grenade from the main boss. Because of these mechanics, it's ideal for ranged DPS to stay outside of melee range, generally at max range from whatever they're attacking, and if possible, with your back toward the doorway sides of the room. This will allow you to avoid dropping these grenades and in later phases the bombs, anywhere that will affect the melee or tank clump. Now you'll notice the add-on on the left there, before anyone asks about it, it's called Thogar Assist, and I would highly recommend that everyone gets this, even DPS. It's extremely useful, and it doesn't exactly do the fight for you, but it essentially tells you what's going to happen for you. It's really handy. So the basic idea with the add-on is, of course, it shows you the 4 train tracks, your position, and then of course the position that the next trains are going to be incoming, and also what those trains will entail. So whether they're just passing through or dropping off adds and what type of adds and all that good stuff. So highly recommend you use this. You can also go to the configuration and adjust the warning time you have before the next train set comes out. So the higher this is, the more warning time you'll have available to you. So as mentioned, this fight is mostly about killing adds. Damage on the boss is generally incidental. So you may start off using Bloodlust at the beginning because you have some time before you actually get adds, but other than that, most of this will be focusing on killing off adds quickly. Because the longer the adds are active, the more damage they do and the more dangerous they become. So you can see the list of adds that you'll see at the top there, and basically what they will use. So, for example, if you are melee in particular, try to focus and interrupt the firemenders. Ranged players should, of course, AE things down and try to stay along the sides in case a gunnery sergeant targets you, because you'll drop siege bombs at your location for a few seconds. And these bombs, obviously should be dropped along the outside edges of the room, again by the doors if possible, but otherwise just not near melee. The last thing to mention is that while the raid will generally be able to stay together throughout the fight, there are 2 moments where the raid has to be split up. So generally your raid strategy will have half the raid assigned to the northern track and half the raid assigned to the southern track. And so you have to remember, of course, which one you're assigned to, and when these split phases occur, quickly go there, because the 2 central tracks will have trains on them that will release adds from the outside. So you can see there that our group was split up with the other group. And otherwise, once you're in your position, just area of effect the adds down as quickly as possible, because once they're dead, then you're free to move back toward the center and join up with the rest of the raid. So that covers it really. Like I said, it's overall a very simple fight. It's mostly a matter of getting used to dodging the trains, which the add-on will help with immensely. And, using as much area effect damage and burst on the adds as possible so that you get them down quickly. The number of mechanics you have to avoid other than trains is not that significant, and nor are they that dangerous. So if you avoid trains throughout the fight, you'll generally be fine. Anyway, thanks you for watching as always. Good luck, and I'll see you next time. If you are inclined, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. And maybe I can come over, we can play trains or something. I promise I won't rob you. Actually, never mind. Put your hands up, this is a robbery. I want your trains.